Giorgia Meloni's scathing attack at Netanyahu. After Israeli strike on Gaza hospital kills 20 including journalist. Italian Prime Minister says can't remain silent. Giorgia Meloni calls out Israel for attacking hospital in Gaza. International pressure mounts on Israel amid Gaza operations. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni condemned Israeli attacks on Gaza as disproportionate, saying there have been too many innocent victims during the nearly two-year-long war sparked by a Hamas-led attack on October 7. Meloni, in a wide-ranging speech to a political conference in Italy's Rimini, reiterated support for Israel's right to self-defense following the October 7 attack. However, at the same time, Meloni said we cannot remain silent in the face of a reaction that has gone beyond the principle of proportionality, adding that the continued attacks were putting at risk the historic prospect of a two-state solution. While talking about the killing of 5 journalists in Gaza during an Israeli attack, the Italian Prime Minister said it was an unacceptable attack on freedom of the press, and all those with the courage to risk their lives to recount the drama of war. The journalists were among 20 people killed in strikes on Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis. The Israel Defense Forces said that its preliminary investigation into the deadly attack on Nasser Hospital found that 6 of the more than 20 people killed were terror operatives, including one who took part in the October 7, 2023 attack. Hamas, meanwhile, denied that any of the Palestinians killed in the attack were terror operatives. The terror group also said that Israel is attempting to justify this crime by fabricating a false claim that it had targeted a camera belonging to resistance elements. Hamas called the Israeli allegation baseless, lacking any evidence, and merely aimed at evading legal and moral responsibility. According to reports, more than 60,000 Palestinians were killed by the end of July during the Israel-Hamas war. Israel says it only targets militants and blames civilian deaths on Hamas, saying the militants operate in populated areas. According to reports, the world's leading authority on food crises said last week the Gaza Strip's largest city is gripped by famine, and that it's likely to spread across the territory without a ceasefire and an end to restrictions on humanitarian aid. Remember, Hamas-led militants took 251 people hostages in the October 7 attack and killed around 1,200 mostly civilians. 50 hostages are still in Gaza, around 20 of them believed by Israel to be alive, after most of the rest were released in ceasefires or other deals.